meeting is being filmed, and by being present, attendees are deemed to have agreed to be filmed and to the use of those images and sound recordings. I can advise that attendees should not disclose any personal information of individuals, as this would infringe the data protection rights of that individual. And can I ask everyone to mute their microphones when not speaking? Thank you. Okay, moving on. First item on the agenda is apologies for absence. We've got apologies from Councillor North and Councillor Jones. And we also have apologies from the town clerk as well, Mr. Tarrant. And while we're on that, I just want to put on the record that this is Peter's last kind of town council meeting. I'm not sure about PLOS next week, but certainly in terms of full council meeting. So I just wanted to put on the record a thank you for his 5 years with us, and we wish him all the best for the future. Although I know there are, I think, celebrations, if you like, leaving party in the next week or so. A party next week, if you see what I mean, from staff. So it's being appropriately recognised, I think, is the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, if we can have that recorded, I think certainly from the chair, we're very grateful and appreciative of his hard work over the past 5 years. Okay, item number 2, declarations of interest. Are there any pecuniary or non-pecuniary interests? Councillor Strawn?
Chairman, we have the usual dispensation as members, I believe, because it affects everybody here. So perhaps that could be noted that we've made a note of that and recorded in the appropriate way.
Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. Okay, nothing else there. Good. Okay. Item number 3, town mayor's announcements. Just a few little things that have happened since the last council meeting. A few of us were there on Friday just gone for the opening of the access bridge and the lift at the railway station as part of the Access for All project, and it was good to see a great turnout from the public, from Ivor School and a number of others. And I also want to just put on record, I think, council's thanks from the chair to Councillor Russell for attending all the Access for All meetings over the past, I think, 7 years, and seeing that through to fruition as well. So that needs to be recognised, because I think your persistence has probably been part of how we've got to where we are today. So thank you. Also on Friday, I helped. I think the word was reveal rather than unveil, but the legend on the bench in Fairfield Recreation Ground, which is part of a national charity combating particularly male suicide around benches, and using benches as a way of conveying people's thoughts and so on to avoid suicide. So it's quite an important topic. There's a QR code on there and various bits of information. And that was done in support with Mickey Hazard, who's a Tottenham Hotspur footballer who's behind the charity. So he was there on Friday and was we're extremely happy to see people there and support it, which was great. And then the other item was I unveiled one of the number of plaques we've now got around town, the green Biggleswade History Society plaques, and this one in particular was at the Trinity Methodist Church, which is, as colleagues will know, is one of the sort of older buildings in town, and it obviously reflects the long history the Methodist Church, and in particular Trinity, has had within the town as well. So, and it was nice to catch up with some of the congregation there and others as well. So thank you. Item number 4, public open session. Do we have anyone in person or online? Asia? No, nobody there. Okay, thank you. Item number 5, invited speaker. We don't have one. Item number 6, members' questions. Do we have any questions at all? Nope. Okay. Item number 7, the minutes and recommendations will be done in the February council meeting, and they're not quite ready yet, I think. So we'll look at that in due course. No matters arising, so down to number 9, items for consideration, and that's the 26-27 budget and Precept. And there's obviously quite a pack of paperwork that's been provided by officers. I think it's all fairly self-explanatory, really, but I will give a couple of minutes to Ernest if he wants to sort of give anything that's just to sort of clarify any points or update us on anything that's may have changed since the papers have gone out. Okay, over to you, Ernest.
Yep. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I think I'll be very brief. All that I will say is officers have adhered to the estimated planning circle. The steps which were agreed by members, officers have followed it to the letter. And I would just like to say thank you to all members who are for their guidance and for their direction. It's been a very lengthy meetings. And I would also like to say that in terms of the recommendations, it has not changed from since 6th of January. So the numbers have not changed at all. So it's the same recommendations on page 6 from A to D. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ernest. Great, thank you. Any comments or questions? Councillor Foster.
I'd just like to say I think that we've performed a really robust process. I think the fact that we've got a very comprehensive plan, I think, has meant this year that we've been able to deal with matters fairly early. The fact that we've been able to discuss each of the committees has been able to look at the sort of the challenges, the opportunities, the costs and efficiencies, etc. What we might like to include in the budget and what we might not like to include. And by following that process, we've been transparent. We've been able to explain what the decision making, and I think the end result, given our recent history, to be fair, the fact that we're proposing a 3.39% increase on the Band-D is, I think, not unusual, but I think what I would say is that it's not something we've done previously. We've in previous years we have increased the Precept to support the operational offer. I think this year we've been very mindful of the need to restrict wherever possible, and a 3.39% increase on Band-D I think is acceptable. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Councillor Foster. Councillor Russell.
I agree with what Councillor Foster has been saying. We have had plenty of time to go through all of these figures in great detail, and we've taken up a lot of officer time. So it's thank you to the officers for doing all the background work. And I'd like to propose that we accept the 4 recommendations on this report as recommended by F&GP.
I'll second.
Thank you very much. That looks unanimous to me. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor, if I might
Yes.
say so as chairman of that particular committee, could we record our thanks to Mr. Bull and his team for the efforts they've put in. They've gone down into the minutiae really well this year. And they've put in an incredible effort, and it's down to their efforts, and also members who've, I hope, supported them in getting the budget to where it is. So perhaps we could record our thanks to Mr. Poor and his team. Okay,
I hope we can do that. Asia, have you got that down? Excellent. Thank you very much. And I was a bit reluctant to call you Councillor Strong with your voice at the moment, but I think that was well said. So thank you. Okay, thank you very much. So that's on to item 10, planning applications. There aren't any at the moment. Number 11, accounts, financial administration. This will be moved to the February meeting, the December accounts. Number 12, items for information. There aren't any of those either. Number 13, public open session. Is there anybody online or in the room that wishes to comment? No. Okay, and we don't have any exempt items either. So thank you very much.